Hey, what's up YouTube? This is 2A Enthusiast here, and I noticed a lot of the gun channels are doing SHOT Show videos and talking about all the exciting things going on. So I'm here in the mobile studio, very, very far from SHOT Show because I am not there. Unfortunately, I am not able to attend, but I've been seeing these videos, reading different articles, and everybody's talking about things that they're excited about or curious about, and you know, cool stuff. The only problem is a lot of those products are going to be really, really expensive, and I have little or no chance of affording them. So, I did see one thing from SHOT Show that did intrigue me, and this is going to go over like a lead balloon with a lot of you, but it was a high-point carbine in 10mm. I was pretty excited about that when I saw it, because I have one in 9mm, it works really well, and the MSRP on the 10mm carbine is supposed to be around $380 or so. So I'm thinking it might be around $300 when it's actually made for sale, which I'm hoping is actually pretty soon. Now, the 10mm carbine really intrigues me. I don't know if I'm going to buy one or not, but I think it's a really cool concept, and I think it'll do well for them, because 10mm firearms tend to be a little more expensive than your regular firearms. Some of you might have seen a video I did recently. I purchased a used Glock 29 Gen 4, and those usually go around $575 to $600 typically. I paid, I believe it was $575 for mine used, because it had a lot of extras: compensated barrel, night sights, tungsten guide rod, all kinds of little upgrades. So I basically paid new price for a used gun with lots of upgrades. And it was really cool, but that was like a major purchase for me. That wasn't just something I said, I'm going to buy this gun. So, you know, it's 10mm can be pricey, and I had been looking for them. Now, if you go to some of the larger internet retailers and you look for weapons by caliber, you'll see a lot of inexpensive 9mm, 45, 40s. You don't see any inexpensive 10mm. I believe I usually shop at Bud's Gun Shop. The cheapest 10mm, I believe, was an EAA pistol. It was around like $460. That was the cheapest one. The next cheapest was about maybe $500 or so, and then they just took off from there. Not only was there not a lot to choose from, but what was there was very expensive. So that got me thinking about you know, the whole 10mm thing, and I was thinking that the carbine's a great idea. But I think what High Point really should do is make a 10mm pistol. Now, you have to actually beef the gun up quite a bit, but that might not be so big a deal with High Point, considering that a lot of their guns, like their 40 calibers, are already plus P. And 40 is a high pressure round, so, you know, I'm no firearms designer, but I wouldn't think it would actually probably need any major work to do. And since you can pick up 40s and 45s for under $150 a lot of times, you might be able to pick up a 10mm for, you know, probably under $200. There's I think, a huge untapped market there for people who want to get into a 10mm handgun, but they don't have $400, $500, $600, or maybe they just don't want to spend $500 or $600. Maybe they just want it for range use, you know, just kind of as a backup home defense firearm. But I think that would be great, and if anybody from High Point's watching, and I don't know why you would be, but that is the next idea. I think that would be phenomenal. I got to tell you, I would pick one up. I know a lot of people criticize High Points, but, you know, for the price and for what they are, I do think they're pretty good, and they fulfill a need in the marketplace. And for those of you who really, you know, you kind of make fun of High Points, check out the video that Iraq veteran made about 5 or 6 years ago. He did it with Barry, and they just torched a couple High Points, and they still worked, and they worked pretty well considering what they did to them. So I think it'll be really interesting to see what kind of discussion this might dredge up in the comments. So, you know, let me know how crazy you think I am about for actually wanting a High Point in 10mm, okay? And what you guys think of the carbines, because even with the carbines, I think $300. I think you're looking at a really good deal there. All right, guys. I hope to get more videos out soon. Things have been a little spotty lately. I haven't had any out in a while, but I'm gonna try and get them out a little more quickly. Have some product reviews coming. So have a good one. Leave some comments, and talk to you later.